Oh, that's right. Everybody do live in Miami. That's right, baby. Anyway, yeah, you're right. Guys, as you can see, we're having a conversation right now, and this is not the original format of the show, but we're gonna make it do what it do.
For sure.
First of all, welcome, guys. How you guys doing? Let me give y'all a hand clap. First of all, welcome to the show. How you guys doing? As you can see, that my guest to the left, this beautiful sister, we was talking about, some things in the past and some things that she's done, but we're going to get into that. Before we get into that, I'd like to give a shout out first and foremost to you guys, because you guys make this thing go. I appreciate you guys for making it happen. Second, I'd like to give a big shout out to my sponsor, 605 Infused Beverages. Thank you guys for coming through. It's hot outside. I got over here to the studio. It was 103 degrees today.
That's what it said on the dash. It was
right?
Crazy.
That's hot, right? So there'd be a perfect beverage for you guys if you have some ice, if you want to freeze it, if you want to do a margarita. It's an infused beverage, so it's infused with weed. So
really,
it is. If you want to taste something, let me know. I got something for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to 605. This is you guys. Appreciate it. Shout out to Red Core Universe Partnership. Thank you guys for the streaming service that you guys provide for the Culturally Distinct podcast. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Now I got that out the way. As you can see, we got Tatizi. I'm messing with you. Look. Tatizi, also known as Strings up here.
Yeah.
I like to hold it. Let me give you a hand clap. You can't hear it, but everybody in the background, get a clap for. So everybody, like to welcome to the show, Miss Strings. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing?
Oh, I'm blessed.
Thank you for having me.
I'm blessed. Yes, ma'am. I had to get you on because being in these Houston streets, you run across a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
In different walks of life. You don't even know where they from. You don't know what they done done. And next thing you know, right under your nose, you got a platinum recording artist. And I'm like, hold on, I got to get this individual on the show, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, before we even get started, let the people know who you are.
I am, as you said, Strings, a.k.a. Tatizi. Go by a few different names. God, you just said, let the people know who you are.
Yeah, that's a heavy question, right?
It is, because there's so many things.
Right.
I am a singer, songwriter, rapper, talent coach, jewelry designer, like so many things.
You do it all, and we're going to get into it today.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to get into it. So let's talk about this, Strings. Let's talk about the journey.
Yeah.
All right. How did this all begin? First of all, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Shout out Chicago. Hey, shout out Chi-Town. Shout out Chi-Town. You know what's crazy? In Houston, there's a lot of people from Chicago here.
I know, and I haven't
a lot.
I don't be outside that much.
Oh, that's right. You don't be outside.
I need to go find my people so I can go step.
Yeah,
For
right.
real, though.
And do some house music.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I went to what was I? I was in Essence.
Yeah.
And D Nice, he did a set, and it was a house set, Chicago house set.
Yeah.
And he came back with that. Remember, Follow Me?
Follow me.
Hey, 2-1 play.
Yeah.
Hey man, look. I say, oh, that's old school right there. But a lot of people in the South don't really know about our house. But shout out to Chicago. So you from Chicago?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the journey. How did you start doing what you doing what you did?
The very beginning.
Very beginning
was just from having musical influence in my family. So it just came kind of naturally to me.
Okay.
My granddad on my mom's side was a famous, this is going to sound crazy, a famous boogie woogie pianist.
So he was like, your grandfather was like a Chubby Checkers type, that swing type boogie woogie.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my baby didn't left me.
Oh, it's like Ray Charles, kind of, sort of.
Kinda,
Before he
yeah.
became Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Like he was in the underground. Okay, it was like that church music that, no, it was like music that church people left church and went to go play underground. I got what you're saying. So that was your influence.
There's another.
The get down.
That kind of, yeah.
The swing.
Yeah.
It's like a swing.
Yeah.
I think that originated from Chicago, though.
It might have.
Or Mississippi, I think.
Mississippi.
And then a lot of people traveled.
My granddad was Mississippi Choctaw Indian.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got a lot of Southern blood inside of you.
I do.
Got you. So now, Journey. Okay, so
Yeah.
now that was your influence
Hmm.
to your grandfather. So what encouraged you to become a rapper?
What encouraged me to become a rapper was, well, first of all, I was really just fascinated with it growing up. So, like, all the stuff that they would play on the radio, I would learn the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
rap along, and um, so I would like sing hooks for local rappers.
Okay.
And from that, one of them was like, you should rap. Could you? And I was like, I don't know, write me something. Maybe I can.
You should rap.
You should rap. And I
Really?
was like, what?
Right. Out of all things, you should just
Yeah,
rap.
and I was like, write me something. So he wrote me a song.
Okay.
And I rapped it, and the shit was crazy. It sounded amazing. I'm sorry, can I curse?
Yeah, yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead.
wanna-
We grown over here. Hey.
So I was like, that shit dope. Like, and he was like, yeah, you can carry it. So from that,
Hmm.
I started to write my own.
Okay.
And this was just on a local level, and this was not in Chicago, by the way. But that's another story.
What you mean? What you mean? So what you mean?
So I was a really young teen parent,
Okay.
and I lived in Oklahoma. I
Mm,
moved to Oklahoma at 15 with my baby.
got you.
Yeah,
Got Oklahoma.
yeah,
Out of all places,
I know.
all them Indian reservations. Shout out to
Yeah.
Oklahoma. I got you. Okay.
So that's where I was doing these hooks, and those people there were like, you should try rapping. So one of the guys wrote a song for me. I did it, recorded it. It was dope.
Hmm.
And so then I started to write my own shit, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking with it. So what happened is, R. Kelly came in town, did a concert there, and I got backstage, met him.
Okay.
The rest is history.
Nah, you set yourself up for that one. Now you know what I'm about to go with.
Come on now.
But I'm not. I don't want to go there. But
Mm-hmm.
so you said R. Kelly discovered you.
what?
He discovered you
Oh, yeah.
as an artist.
Yes.
Right. And
Yes.
you was pretty young,
I was 19.
19.
Yeah.
So now, at that time, rap was a thing, but it was most of gangster rap. It was like hardcore. It was like NWA.
Yeah.
It was
No,
like,
this is the 90s we're talking about.
oh no, I'm thinking about the 80s. I'm
Yeah.
tripping. Okay, so this is the heart of hip hop. This is like the
Yeah.
meat, the Biggies, the
Yes,
Bad Boys, R. Kelly. Okay,
yes.
the Jay-Z, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first thing, what popped in your mind when at that time the person who created "I Believe I Can Fly"?
Well, he hadn't created it at that time.
Oh, this is early '90s.
This is
Bump and grind.
right after 12 play.
Public.
Met him, I want to say 96, 97.
Okay, okay.
And then, then he came with that album, and I was like in the process of working on my own
Okay.
project with him. And then I Believe I Can Fly came.
So how does a person get signed with R. Kelly?
So I rapped for him, I sang for him, walked up to him, and I was like, hey, I want to rap for you.
Mm.
And so he was like, okay. And so we went into the bathroom of where we were, and he started to make the beat on the sink for me. And he didn't have this yet. He started to make the beat on the sink, and I'm rapping the song that the dudes wrote for me.
Right.
And he was like, you cold as hell. Like, that's some Chicago shit. You
Right.
cold as hell.
Right.
Let me go get my dictaphone, the handheld recorder.
Right.
He went and got that, and like we stayed in there for like a long ass time, and he just had me doing it over and over again, rapping
In the bathroom.
in the bathroom,
Wow.
rapping different things, and he was like, "I'ma sign you,"
Just like that.
and I was like, "All right."
So now you're in the bathroom, he's making beats, and you're prepared to do whatever. Hip hop, sing, whatever.
Yeah.
But you're prepared when that opportunity presented itself.
I was prepared,
Got you.
and I rapped. Since you didn't fuck with me on the singing the first time, I rapped this time. So now what?
Got you.
He didn't remember that I sang for him before.
Well, I guess so. That's R. Kelly. He
I
toured the
mean,
world. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure, for sure.
But I get it.
Yeah.
But no, that's an interesting story because the
Yeah.
reason why I asked that because of course, a lot of artists now, they think that they're nice, they think they're cool, they could dance, sing, rap, whatever, and when opportunity like that presents itself, they're not ready,
They're not ready.
or they might have a verse or a song that they been practicing, but one
Yeah.
song,
Yeah, you gotta have.
multiple. I remember a
Yeah.
story. It was crazy. A story that Big Sean said when Kanye West came up to the radio station. Kanye West told him to rap, and he went out. It went from he said, "Okay, if you could rap for 30 minutes." 30 minutes. You know how long that is.
Yeah, I know
Talking
how
for
long.
30 minutes is a long time.
It is.
But he said he rapped for 30 minutes, and that's how he got signed. But he was prepared to do that, and a
You
lot of
gotta
people
be
not.
prepared. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's interesting. So now, okay, so now R. Kelly he signs you.
No, that wasn't even it. So after that, like, we exchanged information and everything. Some time went by, and then one day I just get a phone call. This ain't the cell phone time, so
Right.
you ain't just
Yeah, you ain't about to you in the kitchen like.
you gotta call a motherfucker at home.
Right. Oh, payphone. Like, wait for the payphone. Yeah.
Right. So he called me at home one day and was just like, speak to strings, and I said, "Who is this?" This Rob. I was like, "Who is Rob?"
Wow.
He was R. Kelly, nigga. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry." I know you. I don't know you as Rob. So he was like, "I'm in Miami. I'm working on my album. I got this song that I'm doing, and I'm gonna play the beat for you. I want you to write a rap to it."
Okay.
So he played the beat. This wasn't that time where you could just let me just send you this MP3 right quick.
Right.
And
Nah.
you gotta
You got to do it.
improvise.
Right.
You gotta figure shit out. So he played it, told me the concept, what he wanted, and so then I got a whole nother beat, some instrumental that I had that I was writing to already, and just.
So was this in the studio or
This
this
was
is
at my house. No, I didn't record it
Got
yet.
you.
I just took that instrumental to put my headphones on and write to it. Right.
Got it.
So when I wrote it, next day, I called him and was like, "I got the rap done." And he was like, "All right, let me hear it." So I said it to him. He was like, "Bet, I'm finna fly you to Miami so you can do it."
Okay.
And I was like, "Shit."
Wow, it's happening fast.
Okay. Right. So it went from that to, like, I think a month, maybe two went by before he called.
Okay.
And so that turned into me doing 4 songs of background on that album I was talking about. So
Okay.
I don't have one rap on that album, but I got 4 songs of background.
Because you're
vocals.
multi-talented. You
Yeah.
can rap and you sing.
Yeah.
So you got credits for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's dope. So now transitioning from R. Kelly and singing background chords or backgrounds on certain songs for R. Kelly. Fast forward.
Yeah.
How did that relationship go? Like in terms of the business, was it good business or was it like, okay, I'm seeking my talent, or how did that operate?
It was good business initially.
Okay.
To keep it 1,000 with you, like, as musicians, we clicked.
Okay.
As people, not so much.
So it's strictly business.
Yeah.
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah, for sure.
Strictly business.
For sure. I wasn't one of the girls.
Right. Now, because during that time in the '90s, late 90s, you only had a handful of hip hop. Really, let me see. How many hip hop females that rapped and sing during that time? It wasn't that many.
Nah.
Yeah, Fox.
Maybe
Well, no, not
rap
Foxy.
and sing, Missy. She wasn't even out yet. Yes, and here's the other thing about it, because they didn't really know how to market a thing like that at that time. It was, you're gonna either do one or the other.
Right.
Full out. So rap it was.
Yeah. I get that. That's dope. So now, transition.
Mm-hmm.
You in? Where are you now? In location? You in Oklahoma? You back in Chicago?
I'm now dealing with him. I'm back in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you back in
He back
Chicago?
brought me back to the crib, and we're recording. I'm staying at a hotel. The studio is across the street from the
Okay.
hotel.
So you strictly working. That's it. It's
That's it.
work. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah.
So now, how do you transition?
Didn't transition from that to cash money.
Okay.
I transitioned from that to a second record deal at Epic through Keith Sweat.
Mm. Okay. Oh, you had some great people you was around.
I really did. I was
Wow.
very fortunate. I really
Keith
did.
Sweat.
Yeah.
The wrong way. What's it? The right way to do the wrong thing or something? How the song go?
Right in the wrong way to love somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know why that song popped in my head. He had so many songs, but
Yeah.
oh really? Oh, so you signed with Epic through Keith Sweat.
hmm
And how long did that relationship last?
I was there for I think 2 years, recorded an album,
Okay.
and um, it was a different time, so certain things they just didn't have the capacity to market.
Right. Right.
They didn't know how to push it. They like to throw some shit against the wall and see if it stick, and if it don't, then
Right.
oh well, we just spent $3 million and
Yeah, that's when the budgets was like crazy too.
ooh yeah,
The video budgets was crazy.
indeed.
The tour budgets was crazy. Everything
Yeah.
was crazy. They were just spending a lot
Everything
of
was
money.
right, but your ass had to pay that back. That's
Right. Right.
That was the gag. You got to pay that back.
That's why I have so many independent artists now.
hmm
So now R. Kelly.
Yeah. R. Kelly, lead that. Go to Epic. I work on that album. So the R. Kelly, had an album from him that he produced
Mm-hmm.
that didn't.
It never come out. Wow.
We fell out.
Mm.
So, um,
So that album is somewhere in the ether. Somewhere it's still out there.
I got it.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna talk about that. You shopping it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to that.
I
Okay.
got it. So, then on this Epic album, I work with Swiss Beats. I work with Keith. I work with Cash Money. I get a track from Manny, and then I get a feature from the Hot Boys on a whole nother song. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So hold on. Just by listening to your trajectory
yeah,
in the music game, it's like you was destined to do this.
yeah.
It was like it chose you
Yes.
versus you out there hustling, trying to do
Yeah,
talent shows.
I didn't do very much.
America's America's Got
America's
Talent
Got Talent,
and all
nah.
that. Yeah. So you just was in the right place, right time. It's like okay, and you had
Yeah.
the talent.
Yeah.
And you was prepared.
I was prepared.
So now, Cash Money, Hot Boys,
So after things, do you remember Opium
Opium.
in Miami?
Talking about the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
with the roof missing. They had a party there, so
That's a long time ago.
yeah. So we're at that party, and coming out of the party, I run into Baby.
Okay.
This is a two-way error. Beaming your shit. We was like,
So you
yeah.
just in a party, just like okay.
And coming out and running to him.
And this is when they had on. This is Juvenile during the time Juvenile was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Hot
else?
Boys.
Hot Boys is on fire.
Yeah, the big time of the whole thing.
That's
yeah.
right. The big time to get your roll on.
Yeah.
This is when it was at the peak of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And baby, you had the two-way and it was
We exchanged information. Yeah.
a little one.
Yeah.
I got you. Shout out to Hot Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shout out to Birdman.
So hold up. So okay. So you ran into Baby. So
Mm-hmm.
now run into Baby. Now, how did when did they contact you like to work?
So after that, like he and I kept in touch.
Okay.
He and I kept in touch, and I started to go to New Orleans.
Shout out.
Yeah, I'm getting on the tour bus. Wherever y'all going, we going.
Okay.
I'm spending time. We trying to see if it's a fit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I had my person with me. We were the only two girls with all them head busters. That's what y'all
For
call.
real. For
Yeah.
real. Uptown.
So
Magnolia.
yeah.
Yeah.
So so then like from there, like we would go in the studio. From working with Manny on the first thing that he did for me when I was on Epic, he and I had a musical chemistry, so we could get in there and just make up stupid shit or whatever and turn it into a song.
Right.
So we would be in the studio writing. I'd be writing hooks or doing a rap for one of the features. Like I got a lot of features
Right.
with
No,
different
you
with
know
the
what's
artists
funny?
and Cash Money.
I think I told you this. I told you this when we first met a while back. I said, you look like a chick, man, that was on a Hot Boy video. You was on a porch. She was like, and your girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but your girl was
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's her.
that's her.
I
Yeah.
was like, that is her,
Hmm.
right? So it's amazing though. You know, it's amazing to hear stories like that.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
Um,
magical. I think it's magical. Like just now knowing what I know now, like I'm a powerful manifester. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
see.
but I wasn't conscious of it then.
Okay.
Now I'm conscious.
Like you're aware of it now.
Now I'm aware. So
You know, by the way, Manny live here.
yeah,
He's in Houston.
yeah,
I see him all the time at I can't tell the spot because y'all
I
gonna be
know.
there. He's there all the time. I'm talking about all the time,
Yeah.
all the time. Uh, so now after Cash Money, or is that relationship still there with Cash Money, or
Like now,
yeah?
we cool.
Okay,
I'm not doing any music or anything like that, but
okay.
we cool.
So
We good.
now, fast forward,
Yeah.
and I see that you're a vocal coach for a TV show that's out now.
Right. So what happened with yeah, that shit is crazy. I had like 4 different jobs on this TV show.
Okay,
It's called Cold and Windy,
okay.
and it is about 2 female drill rappers from Chicago.
You keeping them Chicago roots alive, I
Keeping
see.
them, man.
We in
Listen,
Houston, bro.
we
We're in Houston, bro. Come on, man. We need some of this swanging.
some H time
Yeah.
down.
You know what I mean? The country music.
Yeah. So, um, this TV show we filmed it last year. It's already the first season has already aired and everything.
Okay.
So these girls, they are actresses. They're not artists. They are actresses. So, I go in and I'm teaching them how to perform. So we call it a rap performance coach. I'm teaching them where to stand.
Right.
It's 2 of y'all, so y'all gotta work the stage. Y'all gotta be on point with your movements and your projection when you are performing these songs. So I gave them little choreography, little shit to do, and little swag, little things they could do, and it was just incredible. Like they picked it up. Those were my babies. They still are.
Okay. Well, they artists. I mean, they actresses, so they should be able
Yeah,
to
and
get in and out of
they
character.
did. So they had never recorded before. So we went and we had to record those songs. We went into the studio and I produced the vocals.
Okay.
Because I've done it a million times. So if you've done something a million times, you should be able
Yeah.
to instruct somebody
Right.
else on how to do it.
You put your 10,000 hours in. Right. Actually, Wayne had a song called 10,000 Hours.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, that's real though. When you put your 10,000 hours in like that,
Yeah.
and you master your art,
Yeah.
it's natural. It's a natural thing.
Yeah.
And you're the, I guess, the sensei of whatever that is.
Yeah.
You know what I
So, the other cool shit about my situation is I got artist development from R. Kelly.
Right.
So
The best.
let's put that in perspective. Like this is how you not only record, but this is how you perform.
Yeah.
This is how you be an iconic star. Like certain shit, simple shit like this. If you're at the club all the time, why would anybody come pay to see you?
That's right.
Why would anybody pay to come see you if they always got access?
That's right.
That ain't star shit. Cut it out.
Right.
You sure right.
But you know what's funny? That's relative because it's with everything in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're always doing something and everybody's able to touch you, you're not no longer a quote unquote celebrity.
Yeah.
Right? Or you're not a mystery. The great thing about Beyonce and Jay-Z is, one, everybody can't touch them.
Yep.
2, you can't get in contact with them. There's 17 layers before you even get in contact
Yeah.
with them, right? And then they always miss this, like it's like a mystic figure. You don't know where they are.
Yeah.
If they are there, you don't know where, and it's like okay, where are they? They're somewhere around
Yeah,
here.
they understand that their air is rare.
Correct.
And, I say this, like, when you're in rare air, you got to have lung capacity to be, you
That's real.
understand? Like, you
That's
can't
real.
handle it.
That's a bar.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
got to have lung capacity for the air.
For this rare air.
Ooh, rare
Yeah.
air. That's a shirt.
Michael was
Michael,
Jackson.
this guy right here.
That guy.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Shout out to
You know, we had an
Michael.
argument about that. Michael.
I met Michael.
Wow, wow. You should have cut your hand off and just filmed that. I mean,
I-
and filmed it. I'm not filming it, but framed it.
Something.
Wow. So, what did Michael Jackson tell you?
He didn't tell me
He just
anything because I had to act like I've been in the room before
that makes
in
sense.
order to stay in the
That
room.
makes sense. That makes
But
sense.
let me tell you, internally, I was fucked up.
That makes sense.
But yeah, you know, when he came to when R. Kelly did "You Are Not Alone,"
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Michael Jackson was on it, huh?
that is his song.
That it? That's right, huh?
R. Kelly wrote it. Yeah.
You are not alone. Duh. Wow. You met Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a memory that's gonna stay with you forever.
for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
I understand that though, because my first time meeting Michael Jordan was like that. We was at a MJ party,
Yeah.
and I had access through some friends that I know,
Mhm.
and of course you had to act like you in the room. You know, of
Yeah.
course you're a fan first,
Yeah.
but you're like, this is MJ,
Yeah.
and he's over there smoking cigars, and we drinking tequila together.
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to be. I'm like, this is Michael Jordan right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I understand that. But Michael Jackson though,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
that's dope. Most memorable moment.
Shit was cool.
That was dope. Because you giving me the sense of like the energy of like a bohemian monk, a bohemian monk, uh, meditating, fasting, energy driven person.
You picked up on all of that.
That's what you're giving me. Like your energy is like that. Like you're like that calm and let it come. It's gonna come to you. Just allow it. And don't rush the process. You know, that's what you're giving me.
I'm very you're 1,000% correct.
So I was correct. See that?
Yeah, 1,000%
Hey,
correct.
like the hand clap.
Good
for
energy.
that.
Good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you maneuver? Like, how do you manage to do that in a city? For instance, a city like Houston, which
Yeah.
is always busy,
Mhm.
right? Friends, family is always busy. You have a child.
Yeah.
Social media,
Yeah.
right? You have a lot of stuff going on
Yeah.
in the art side of it, right? How do you manage to stay still in the midst of all that stuff?
On purpose.
Okay.
I managed to stay still on purpose. When and I'm an empath too, so like when I'm in places,
Oh,
I
you can feel it.
everybody
You can feel it.
at the same time. So I have
That's
to,
why you don't go nowhere. I get it.
because I don't want none of that shit. Yeah, I'm kidding. People's shit is heavy.
That's real. So before you get out of here, I want you to give the people your information. Where can they find you? Social media,
Yeah.
the show, your jewelry collection, your jewelry line. How can they find you?
They can find my jewelry line. I'll start with that. I have a website. It is www.ironlacejewels.com. And everything is handmade. I made everything. I have one today. I even blinged out these glasses.
Bling bling.
Bling, bling.
Every time I come around your city.
Bling, bling. So, that is the website. The Instagram for Iron Lace is at Iron Lace Jewels. And I have things for men as well. Men are my number one customers.
Okay.
Because, you know, everything's custom. And they know they're not going to see their shit everywhere.
Right. That's
So,
uniqueness.
That's a priority for me. Like, you're not going to find what you're wearing anywhere else.
That's dope.
So there's that. My artist page on Instagram is at strings
Strings.
one.
What does strings stand for?
In music, strings is the thing that leads the story. It tells you how to feel. It's
Okay.
the guidance.
Oh, okay.
If
I
you
thought it was an
listen
acronym. I thought it was like strong, tough,
It probably could have been, but
something
yeah.
like that. Okay. Oh, that would mean strings mean. Okay. At strings. So that's your IG.
Yeah, at strings one.
Strings One.
That's
Got you.
my IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it?
And that's it.
That's it? Okay.
That's
well.
how to contact me.
Hey.
I'm easy to find. You know.
Strings ain't hard to find. That's what I'm
But I
talking
don't
about.
like no bullshit, so don't come with it.
Oh, don't hit that in the DMs. You know. So, so before we get out of here, I'd like to give a shout out to all my people that supported the show. As you know, we got 605 Beverages. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Red Coral Universe for the streaming purposes. Shout out to you guys. Strings.
Yes.
One more time before we get out of here. One more time, right? Let the people know where can they find you.
They can find me at www.ironlacejewels.com or at ironlacejewels. Also at Strings1 on Instagram.
What if they want to work with you? What if somebody like an artist wants to say, okay, well, I need some help.
I need some artist development.
Yeah.
They can just reach out to me on the DMs on Instagram at
Okay.
Strings1.
And no DM, like no trying to get at you, just more of
Nah, I'm cool on
we work. I got you.
that.
I got you. Guys, y'all heard that. This is, she said, I ain't trying to hit that.
They try.
Oh, okay. They be in DM?
Oh, what? What?
Y'all got to contact me to get in contact with her, all right? Right? Nah. But anyway, guys, look, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Culturally Distinct Podcast. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend what we got going on. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for subscribing to the show. You guys made this show. I did. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. I believe in God. Right?
Nice.
And a word of the day. I got a word of the day, right?
What's the word of the day?
It used to, see, my word of the day normally is don't get hurt, don't get caught. I got more positive today,
What?
right? But that's my one that I normally use. Don't get hurt and don't get caught, right? So today I'm going to use another one. Today I got,
Oh, it's crazy.
I love you guys, and you can't do nothing about it. Hey,
That's a good
that's a good one, right?
Yeah, it's a good word.
Shout out, guys. I love you guys. Peace out.